Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kazi Polash. I'm studying at Daffodil International University in Department of Software Engineering. Today I'm going to talk about the impact of SOX on the industry's 20 years advance and today. Also, I'm talking about the history of SOX on the industry 20 years advance today. 20 years after US Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002, are we any better off? The environment that authors former Senator Paul Sarbanes and former Representative Michael Oxley addressed with SOX does not look like the world we live in today, especially with regard to technology which continues to impact our lives at a frantic pace. It is the challenge all lawmakers and the practitioner face. How does one adapt an old law to the new world? History. The turn of the century saw a proliferation of bad corporate behaviors. Free market capitalism had encouraged some to compete unfairly at the best and the illegality at worst. Technology was on the upward trend, heralded by the dot-com of era, which attracted job seekers and investors alike, only to burst and fall apart by the early 2000s. Even more concerning was a flurry of activity coming soon from two companies in the disparate industries, only a short 4 years after the major accounting scandal by the West management had occurred in 1998. A scandal that still ranks as the top of accounting scandal worldwide. Enron, a US energy company, and the shortly after World.com, the US telecommunications behemoth became hallmark cases that prompted quick actions by the US Congress. As a publicly traded energy company, Enron was devoted to the principles of increasing shareholders' value. In the early 19s, Enron's performance tracked similarly with the Standards and the Poor 15 index, but surged far ahead of other companies by 19 and 2000, with a 56% increase in stock price in 1999 and additional 87% increase in 2000s. This at a time when the S&P increased 29% in 1999 and declined 10% in 2000. Various accounting practices that HID illegal activity within the firms were manipulated by the Enron, most especially mark to the market, the practice of the market, a US Securities and Exchange Commissions, which called SEC, for measurable means of assessing an organization's value, is intended to the measures the fair market value of the accounting that fluctuates over time against the current market value in order to assess an organization's source. For Enron, mark to the market became a means for the inflating companies the value well beyond actually company performance, hitting a shaky structures that lead to the bankruptcy in 2021. Unlike its successors in Scandal World.com, Enron's audit departments, audit boards, and Arted Andersons all continued to the support mark to the market accounting and the use of the various accounting law policies. It took Sharon Watkins, former vice president of corporate developments at Enron, to the bring the issues of light at the point when Enron declared bank bankruptcy in November 2001, well beyond when the company could be salvaged and the employee pensions and investors' portfolios saved. Note, instead of multiple complex and convoluted accounting practices, World.com's illegal activity was identified against a single questionable practice by a member of the internal audit group. Legislative response through SOX. Establishments of a public company accounting oversight board under Title Enhanced Financial Disclosure under Title 4 include the frequently cited Sections 404 for management assessment of internal controls, corporate and criminal fraud accountability under Title H, white collar crime and penalty enhancement under Title 9. The list of the top 10 account scandals shows that there was not a watershed of a good behavior after SOX went to the effect. Conflicting opinions on SOX. West Management 1998 and 2001, World.com 2002, Tyco 2002, Hilal Health South 2003, Freddie Mac 2003, Edge 2005, Lehman Brothers 2008, Bernie Madoff 2008, Satyam 2009. To regulate or not to regulate, where we go from here. Impact of the technology on the record retention, inline auditing tools that verify system integrity, the concept of monitoring controls instead of only preventive or detective controls. Thank you.